Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming on in. Please like, share, and subscribe, and invite some people on in because this is a hot topic today. Relations versus relationships. Relations versus relationships. Are you in a relationship? A comfortable relationship? Or are you uncomfortable in that relationship? Or are you in relations? Just having sex. Just going around, just free floating. Getting it to here, getting it to there. Because you're hurting inside. Because you don't know who you are. Because you feel like nobody's going to want you, so this person is giving me attention over here, or that person is giving me attention over there. So I'm going to go ahead and get it. I'm going to get it because what I'm feeling inside, that's what I'm needing right now. And right now, I need me some relations instead of relationships. A lot of people are not going to like this. It's going to be uncomfortable, and a lot of people are not going to want to accept where they are in this part of their life. Don't want to accept that, that, hey, just because you're out here having sex, you think you're getting some release. Yeah, you're getting that little release. But then you're still coming back to those same emotions, that hurt, that rejection, that unlove for yourself, not be feeling loved, feeling abandoned, not feeling worthy of love. Just because you're giving a body away doesn't mean that that nobody loves you and nobody cares. But you're feeling that in your own self. And I did that for a lot of years. Because after my rape, I was so promiscuous in the military. Not a lot, but I was having sex. But with no commitment. No commitment. And it was just like, hey, I'm going to get them before they get me. That's my mentality. That's what I had at the time. And then when I got out the military, I had all my relationships were far away from me. I really had my relations were far away, weren't relationships. But sometimes us women, we could think we're in a relationship and we're not. Just because we're giving them what they want and you getting what you want and y'all have a little conversation here and there. And what you doing? I'm doing nothing. I'm just sitting here. Okay. They just appeasing you. Or you appeasing them, because women could be just the same way. Sometimes we think we could be in a relationship and we are nothing at all. We're just in relations, having relations. Because eventually that person will go ahead and get married on you, just like that happened to me. Because I was still in my hurt and I couldn't see trying to get out my hurt and save what I thought was a relationship, because it turned out one of those people, they did care about me. They did want a relationship with me, but I self-sabotaged it. I self-sabotaged all these relationships. I did, because I was still hurt. I was still in my hurt. And a lot of you guys are out here having relations just here and there. Women, like, this is all I want. I don't want to get married. You're talking from a place of hurt. Not everybody's going to get married. That's true. But deep in your heart, you want somebody to spend the rest of your life with. You want that connection. You want somebody to call you wifey. Of course you do. Everybody wants a husband or wife, because that's all my husband, my wifey. And that's fine and good, because one day I'm going to get my husband as well. But in the interim, if you're still out here having relations, instead of developing a relationship with someone, you're not going to find that true relationship that you're looking for. You're not. I did it so many times, and I self-sabotaged so many relationships. That could have been relationships, relations that now at age 58 that I'm sitting here, I'm single, because now I'm like, okay, I know my worth. And so many men are out here broken just like the women. And It's just like we're just in limbo, waiting for God to give us who he has for us, or waiting to come and meet that person that we have morals and values like, that we have great conversation like with, that we could share our space with, that when we meet them, we won't have a guard up, because I had a guard up for so many years. And after therapy and talking about it and getting it out and having that self-evaluation and that reflection in myself, I was like, man, all these years, I was in relations. Wow. I think only 2 that I wasn't in a relation. I was in a relationship, but I sabotaged both of those as well. That's with my daughter's father and another person I met after my daughter's father. I sabotaged both of them like there was nobody's business. I was mean. I was hateful. My mouth was dangerous. Oh, Lord, thank you for deliverance. I was dangerous with my mouth because I was still hurting. And a lot of men and women go back to their homes nightly wishing they had somebody to sit beside them, lay beside them, have that bedroom talk, have that go on trips with. Yeah, you can have that traveling buddy, as you call it, or whatever, because everybody's like, I'm not getting married. I just want a travel buddy. But if you're having relations in that, you're still hurting. You're still hurting. Some people might say, no, I'm not hurting, I'm good. Hey, fine. I can't beat you over the head with it. But speaking for me and some other people, I know you got to heal. You got to give yourself time to heal. Heal from all the old hurts, all the rejection, all the abandonment issues, daddy issues, mommy issues. All of that turns into relationships. Relations instead of relationships. And you can have a wonderful relationship. I'm waiting because I'm healed. I'm ready to go ahead on and get some communication on. But a lot of men, I figure, they don't like to communicate because they don't like you digging. And see, I'm a talker and I like to ask questions. So in relationships, that's where you have to have good communication, good listening skills. You have to have some boundaries set up. You do. Because I don't want to have any more relations. I want relationships. I want a relationship, not ships. You have to have that trust, honesty. You can have some independence, yeah, but you want to be able to depend on that person. Trust that person. And ladies, I'm not talking about asking that man for all his Benjamins. Because y'all be like, I need him to pay my light bill. I need him to get my hair done. I need him to get this. Well, what can he ask you for except laying it low, spreading it wide? That's old. That's old. So you want equality, support. You want responsibility with each other. I love when I could call. I'm looking for this time when I could say, hey, babe, I'm going to the store. You need anything? Hey, babe, I'm going over here to such and such. You know, you want somebody to know where you are at all times. My daughter, if I tell her where I'm going, all right, sometimes she could care less. But I want somebody to care about me. And I want to care about somebody. Not saying I don't care about people in my life, my family, but that spouse or that significant other. I want that. You want safety. You want that protection. You want that love. You want all of that. In relations, you can't get all of that. Because sometimes you could get that false protection and all of that kind of stuff in relations. Because that's how sometimes we think that we're in relationships. But turn out, we're not in a relationship at all. Because we ask that question, women, don't we? So what are we? We ask that question. Oh, we just friends. And then we just clutch our pearls and be like, our feelings hurt, their feelings hurt, because women do that to men too. Oh, because I used to do it back in the day. I can't say, because I was like, I'm getting before they get me. And they were like, so what we doing? Nothing. We just friends. What? You got you, I got me. And guys would just sit there and look at me like, wow, this chick's really saying that? I mean, I had that because I was hurt from the rape. I was hurt because somebody hurt me. And it's just like, wow. So we could do that. Because anytime you ask a man, what are we? And y'all spending time in each other's face. Y'all sitting there looking at movies, keying it and all of that kind of stuff. And you just want to know, you done laid it low, sprayed it wide with him. Miss Tay, my mama said, I ain't going to take her stuff now. I get credit where credit due. Miss E, that's your saying. Laid it low, sprayed it wide, because, baby, we have laid it low and sprayed it wide. And then all of a sudden you get that, what are we? And he says, oh, we just friends. Just like I said before, you clutch them pearls. Your little feelings all hurt. Been there, done that. We just sitting here like, oh, I really like this dude. And he gonna tell me we just friends? Oh, after that last one, I said clank, clank. It was shut down shop. I had said, I need to work on me because I'm accepting stuff that I don't want to accept. I'm too old for this. Aren't some of y'all too old for just having relations? Don't you want relationships? Relations out here, you get a whole bunch of stuff you don't want. Relationships too. That's why you got to be careful in who you choose. You got to seek God and his wisdom. You got to sit back and think. Ask questions, lady. Ask questions, men. You could ask questions. But it's, what do you want? What do you want? If you want to stay in relations, by all means, I'll be praying for you. Because that's just going to bring all them soul ties, all this stuff. You done gave this man 20 years of your life and he still ain't put a ring on it. You done gave that lady all your money, bought them this, bought them that, and they still not committed to you. So what you going to do? Are you going to choose to love you, step back and say, I'm tired of doing what I'm doing? I need to self-reflect and self-evaluate and be aware of what I'm doing? Pull back. It's okay to pull back. I've been celibate for a long time right about now. And when I tell you it feels good to not have all these emotions come around, all of that entanglement, and I did say entanglement, didn't I? Yeah, a lot of us are in entanglement. A lot of us are in entanglement. I say out of all of that hurt, I became a single mother with a child that had special needs, because when you're out here laying it low and spread it wide and you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, you get these children. Women thinking we could hold, well, I can't say that I tried to hold my daughter's father down with the baby, because I was like, I could do it by myself. Be careful what you speak. And it's just a lot that you need to heal. You need to heal. And you have to forgive. Forgive the people that hurt you, that caused you to do what you do. Just keep going around to these relationships. You got to heal, and you gotta forgive. And also most importantly, you have to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for allowing, because sometimes we allow the hurt. Sometimes we allow it because we don't speak up and we don't say anything. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for all the hurt. Forgive yourself for all the pain. Forgive. Because in the end, you're going to feel it so light up here. Because I tell you, when I feel light right about now, I feel so light. I feel so light. I really do. I feel light because I don't have to go out here giving my body away. I chose it now. That's why all my people were far away. And when I wanted to have relations, I called. I drove or they drove. But that's only when I chose to. Nobody else. It's when I chose to. So in that part, we can choose to not have relations, to heal ourselves and say, I know who I am now. I love me, and I love me more than out here trying to keep having relations with somebody. Going to this person, going to that person, looking for love in all the wrong places. Because that's what you're looking for, love. But first you got to love yourself. You got to love you. And I had to learn all of that over again. I had to learn all of that over again. After I had my daughter, didn't know that she was having infantile spasms, went to Korea, came back, got out the military. Next thing you know, it just like all heck broke loose. She was having asthma, irregular heartbeats, all kinds of stuff. Not knowing what the heck going on with my child, what's going on. Then all of a sudden, she has this incurable disease called tuberous sclerosis. I'm like, what is this? What kind of disease is this? We had to do genetic testing. It wasn't on my end. It's on her father's end. And it's just like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with a sick child? I had my own issues, but my issues had to go to the back burner because now I had this child that was having seizures 15 times a day. And that's going to be a topic for another day. But all I had time was for relations, really. I couldn't have a relationship because my daughter and taking care of her was my number one priority. Even I wasn't a priority to myself. I wasn't. So therefore, all my relations were far away. Two, because of my trauma. And second, because I had a daughter I had to take care of. I couldn't give myself totally to a relationship because I had her to take care of. So therefore, that's why I stayed in relations for so long and stayed in my trauma for so long. And after she had brain surgery and hasn't had a seizure, then I could finally go get help for myself, try to get through, because after that, it just seemed like everything came down. I was counseling, I was a therapist at this inpatient treatment facility. And all of a sudden, this guy came in talking about this for another day. But anyway, because see, I'm trying to go into other stuff that I ain't got no business. But anyway, just like I said, relations is relations. Having sex. We want more than that. Heal from that. Heal. You got to heal and love you. You got to forgive yourself. So, with that being said, this is all for Miss Joy today. Ask yourself, am I having relations or am I in a relationship? Think about that. Because I had to check myself. I said, I'm in relations instead of a relationship. All them years. But now I'm looking for a relationship. So, you guys stay blessed and encouraged. Stay focused, do some self-evaluation, and come on out of that mess. Come on out of the foolishness of it all, because God has the best person out there for you. But you have to come out of, and R.C. Blake's, I love listening to him. Pastor R.C. Blake's. R.C. Blake say, if you got a clown in a crown sitting in the house, how your king gonna find you? I just had to put that in there because, boy, that's true. Half of y'all got them clowns in a crown sitting up in y'all house, drinking y'all kids Kool-Aid, eating they steak and shrimps, they steak and scrimps, they Lunchables and all of that kind of stuff. When you can have a king in there feeding y'all good every day, treating you right, giving you right communication and everything, giving you that intimacy, and intimacy is not sex. Giving you that undivided attention that you need. Learn them love languages. Learn your love language. And let that man come on in there and sweep you off your feet. Come on, single mamas. We got to do better. We don't have to take anything just because we single and got kids. And stop having relations out here with these men and they leaving y'all with these babies. Stop it. There's too many of y'all out here with that. I just had to say that. Y'all get mad, put it in the comments. If you want to listen to it, you can listen to it. If you're not, but somebody gonna listen to it and get that aha moment. So here again, are you in relations versus relationship? So y'all stay blessed and encouraged. Like and share, subscribe again, invite some people on in. If you have a comment, leave the comment and I'll read and respond to you. And tomorrow I got another topic. If y'all want me to keep talking about this one, because this one right here, relations versus relationships, that's what this world is made of, relationships and relations. Okay? So y'all stay blessed and encouraged. Until next time in the next video. All right. Have a blessed one. Stay good. Bye-bye.